everybody, Realm Builder Guy here, and welcome back to a new episode on Crusader Kings 3, Let's Play here with the Kievan Rus. Of course, we had Sviatopolk, the legitimized bastard steward grand master of Vepsia, and now his grandson, Iziaslav. It is Iziaslav. Iziaslav, the incompetent, has taken over, and everything is still going downhill for Izzy. But before we get into today's episode, a little bit of housekeeping. I want to say thank you to Frank Dillon and David Michael Danieluk for your support over on Patreon. If you want to find out how you can support the channel on Patreon, link is down in the description, along with the Discord and Twitter and all that good stuff. So, also, it's been a few weeks since we've done this series, just because I've had a lot going on. Many of you know I have a newborn son, and yeah, so a little bit tired, a little bit low on energy, and on top of that, I had some dental work done over the course of a few weeks. Nothing major, but enough that talking was not my friend. And I wanted to kind of focus just on some guides, because that's very focused, and shorter amount of speaking needed, so I apologize for that. We're going to get back into the Kievan Rus, back by popular demand, both on Discord and in the comment section on YouTube. And that's kind of going to be the focus here for the next little bit. I'm still waiting on the updates for EU4 in Imperator Rome before we decide to add another game to the channel. Once those are completely finalized, this will be added to the channel, one or both. We'll see, you know, some guides, some history guides, and maybe even a Let's Play. We'll kind of see about that. As far as RPG stuff, I still plan on doing that, but at this point, all the early access stuff has already been done. So what's the point? So we're just going to wait until full release and kind of play around with that. Maybe a couple of guides here or there, but nothing too in-depth. And of course, there will be more guides about Crusader Kings 3 coming. I've got a few that I'm working on slowly but surely. You're just a lot going on here in the last month of the year, getting ready for the new year in terms of business and so on, in school and for the kids. So it's a little bit crazy. But let me know in the comments for guides that I haven't covered yet, countries, individuals, regions that you'd be interested in. Please put that down below. So now, it's been a few weeks, so we got to get reacquainted with Iziaslav, the incompetent, the insane lunatic, who is a confider, so he's an oversharer, which is, I've met a lot of oversharers in my life, and I always say, you know, if you don't want me to be judgmental, then stop talking to me. No, I'm kidding. But anyway, you can see we're massively in debt. He is not good. The military is completely falling to pieces. So, yeah, this, it's not going well. Everything his grandfather built is falling to pieces. And we're going to hit on pause here right away. So you can see there's just, debt is really the most crippling thing we're dealing with here. Levy size down 90%. Reinforcement rate down 90%. Development growth down 90%. Popular opinion minus 50. Vassal opinion minus 50. And advantage minus 50. All of that plays into the issues that we have in terms of military strength and power. So, but we do have a war going on here that we need to somehow deal with. We're slowly winning it, but not at the rate that we need. So neighboring ruler just won a war. Don't know what that means for us, but we do need to start knocking out some of the opponents here. Wait, where did our allies go? We had allies. Where'd they go? Oh, they're still here. All right. So I'm gonna march over here. It looks like the entire. It's because I know there's a patch that landed that has updated army movement and multiple allies working together. So we've got a new perk here, and we're gonna go with Smooth Operator. Scheme success plus 25%. Need all the help we can get. Oh, so I thought they were going to attach with us. Instead, I don't really know where they're going. That is not where I wanted to go. Instead, you know what? We're going to turn around. So we're not going to take them on directly here. See if we can knock them out of the war. And see, so they went on a ship and now they're back, and it's a little confusing. Got another small ally contingent down there. Now we're going to see if we can siege down this capital to help us. Now we're going to lose war score because they have taken Tikvin. But now we're going to see if we can take over Enislina and try to... Well, honestly, we need to end this war. We need to start making money. The war is absolutely crippling the country. Financially, manpower-wise, and everything. So there's a new flame. Over the years, I have received a great deal of portraits from various noblewomen, both foreign and local. Till now, they have mostly gathered dust in some attic. Perhaps I should bring them out and select my next romantic pursuit. Okay. Sure. New flame. This must be Queen Effa, the wife of my kinsman, King Yaroslav. Her portrait is certainly well made, but I have heard it might not be a true resemblance. No thanks. Let's put it in the left pile. Alright. The impressive Grand Prince of Lima of Smolensk. I wonder if we would make a good match. Yeah, let's put it in the left pile. New flame. The portrait is of none other than Chieftess Grez, the wife of Chieftain Pill of Aluxne. She is said to be impressive, but I have heard rumors about her abhorrent nature. Vengeful, diligent, and callous. Sounds about right. Let's put her in the right pile. Then, in her portrait, Chieftess Konchaka, the wife of Chieftain Vatuk of Azov, is posing with an adorable little dog. Okay, she's got a dog. How can you say no to a dog? What about Chieftess Mutlu, the wife of Chieftain Taradin of Samar? She's widely known as a very benign woman. However, I have also heard she can be quite hysterical. She's pregnant and gluttonous. Nah. Portraits of none other than Countess Yefrosinia of Lviv. She is said to be perceptive, but I've also heard rumors of her about her beguiling nature. What's going on? Eager reveler, seductress. She's a drunkard and has lover's pox. Yeah, no. A new flame. Chieftess yelled them. Parcel with 6 portraits. They all look the same. This is hopeless. What an awful idea. Let's end this crap. All right. Onwards. Let's see. So they're moving up north. See what they're going to try to besiege next. We got 2 months left on this siege, which will definitely help our war score. The one thing is we do need to start winning some decisive battles. That would be very, very important. But we can only do that if our allies, you know, tag along. Enemy ally joins the war. Let's take a look at the war here. We've got 21 days left. At 1,500, we've got 2,600. We've got the manpower advantage. There's no doubt. A few days left. We took Chief up. 100% war score. And we will enforce demands, so be it. And the war is over. Good. Now we can start trying to make some money. Yes, I know I'm in debt. You can create the Duchy of Luki. Kind of need some money for that. So unfortunately, we can't. We can designate a guardian for Sviatoslav, so that means he's of age. Let's look at the education focus. So again, we're going to go 1 for diplomacy, 2 or 3 for intrigue, 4 or 5 for martial, and 6 for stewardship. That is a 2, so he's already on intrigue. So let's look for an intrigue guardian. Brother! Dear brother, how about you do that? We can inherit titles. I mean, that's all great, but we ain't got no money. That's kind of an issue right now. And that's going to take a long time to get that money back. Unraised men-at-arms. Household savings, we gain 50. And this is all just tiny stuff. We're being raided. Not much we can do there. Dobroslava can get married. Is there anybody with an alliance? No. Prestige gain. Has claims. Metrilineal. Is a giant. Let's just have some. Oh my gosh! Look at that. That's let's see if we can produce some giant kids. Why not? Excellent. Marriage done. So we are being raided, but at least we got out of that war. We could raise some armies and try to go against them, but the key thing is we need to look at what can be done. I mean, is a war really something we can do? Our country is divided. And let's see, Chudia, they've got just too much military strength. Too much military strength. Faction created against you. Peasant rabble targeting you. That's great. But the key thing is we just don't have any money, which is really, really hurting anything we could do. Opolye Agiashvili, so an Orthodox Georgian has come to the throne here. Now they are weak enough that we could do something. They are in a war with Ryazan and losing. Ulita comes of age. I am proud to see my daughter no longer as a child, but as an adult. For the longest time, I was hoping that good tutelage would be enough to teach Ulita the intricacies of administration. All efforts have come to naught, however. Few would be impressed by her understanding of the subject, but she has at least developed a sound grasp of the basics of management. Alright, so she can get married now. We'll finalize that. So we've got Nizhny Novgorod here. Wow, military strength of their allies is rather powerful. And then, of course, we've got Galicia, Volhynia to the south. King Matvey. How's Novgorod looking these days? No allies for Novgorod. We can't declare any wars because, you know, we have no money. We're in massive, massive debt. Faction created against you. Independence faction. I mean, we've got a few unpressed claims, but there's nothing we can do about it as long as we're in debt. And that's a massive problem for us right now. Alliance-wise, we're okay. Our vassal strength is next to nothing because of the massive debt. I mean, it's a near crippling situation here for Iziaslav. And passing suspicion, it is well-known fact that courtiers will scheme and plot, but I may be able to use this to my advantage. If I can keep my courtiers suspicious of each other and distracted with infighting, they will not have the time and resources to scheme against me. I will begin spreading rumors at once. So there's a 50% chance that Droboslava, Varvara, and Toilid lose 40 opinion of each other, and you gain 100 intrigue lifestyle. 50% chance and you spend 75 prestige. And there you go, 50-50, and this guy is just so bad that even in a 50-50 shot, there's nothing he can do. I mean, renown is good, piety is meh, but it's really the monthly income, and at an income of a half, of 0.5 a month, this just is going to go nowhere fast. Cadet branch Rurikid Yaroslav. Okay. So there's a cadet branch that got created. Let's see. Decisions. Wandering Hearts. Tonight, for the dozenth time, I find myself lounging next to a guttering fire. With Iziaslav. Her company just feels so natural, so easy, like she has been staying at below zero for years instead of weeks. If only Iziaslav agreed to stay permanently, then these long, lazy evenings could last forever. Of course, with the right nudge. Let me show you just how hospitable I can be. You lay with Iziaslav. You grew closer to forming an intimate relationship. Probably related to her, but, you know, whatever. All right. Can we attempt suicide? I don't know if that's really going to help anything. Go on pilgrimage. Costs money. Let's see. I mean, it's just all... Perhaps somewhere else. I've changed my mind. It's not the time because we don't have the money. Child of my dynasty, Predslava, the daughter of my cousin Grand Princess Gradislava, has given birth to a daughter. Since the little one is part of the Rurikid dynasty, she should be blessed with a good name. Gradislava, may you go strong and wise. Perfect. So, with the new patch, some of the interface, some of the UI has changed. I mean, he's very stressed and he's crazy. It's lunatic and wheezing. But would he really? Let's see. He's trusting, ambitious, and diligent. It's not really something he would do. So yeah. What could he do? I mean, we can't invite anybody. We've got a new lifestyle intrigue perk. So Unshackled Lust. Do that. Got no prisoners. Intrigue. Factions. So we've got a lot of factions we're dealing with. We've got Vepsian Orthodox Populace. We've got a peasant rabble. And we have wants independence. The schemic court. My spymaster has come to me with grave news. While we do not know who, someone is planning to kill my bishop. Oh. So he is a cousin who wants independence. Can we murder him? There's an 11% chance that it'll happen. 26% you are not exposed for the crime, and it takes about 2 years. Let's start the scheme. Let's try to kill him. We're just crazy enough to try that. Even though he's trusting. But it's just, you know, you want independence? It's just not going to happen. Oh, look at this. Dark, foreboding clouds. So yeah, we're in this really weird position right now where there's not a ton we can do. You know, I can invite people. Let's invite some knights. We'll do that. Can we talk to our confidant? It will lose stress. Now listen here. Let's do that. For a long conversation with my... I can feel my thoughts calming down. Trust? Question mark. Okay. That was weird English. So Lati galleons are here now. A knight has arrived. Agent joined a scheme. Very good. Alright, let's look at our military. Let's see, we can't, I mean, we don't even have the 10 gold to get this guy to court, who's kind of mediocre. So, let's see. So she's married. He is not yet. All right. So let's see. Our 8-year-old son. Let's see what kind of alliance we can find here. Kingdom of Galicia. So, okay. So there's a chance of being inbred. Fine. But we have the King of Galicia as cannot get betrothed. Because they're too close. Okay. Alright, so what do we have here? Aarhus, the county of Aarhus. Dobroslava is the aunt and cousin. I think that may be a little bit too close to home. Culture just discovered something. Your culture just discovered mangonels. Okay. A knight has arrived. Nice. Alright, let's see. Tachi is Norwegian. She's temperate. So this one, so Iziaslav Rurikid gets 100 prestige. He gets 500. We get a Norwegian ally. Let's send that proposal. One of our counselors have died. Has died. Good. We've got another ally in Norway. So our marshal has died. We got a lot going on here. Hold on. Hold on. Your dynasty has unlocked treasured knowledge. Good. Brother-in-law is a knight. Let's assign him as our marshal. This morning, showing off, I had a delightful encounter with a charming young servant. We joked, we laughed, and we parted with glad hearts, all because I made the effort to be somewhat more personable. Perhaps I could apply this about of flirtatious confidence to more than just my personal affairs. I suppose I could make a bit more eye contact. Okay, powerful vassal. We've got too few knights. Ah, okay. Well, that's all great, but you know, we don't have the gold to recruit them to court. We can inherit titles. First in line for Hrodonna. Who's in charge? Huh. Huh. Your culture has joined the high medieval era. New innovations are available. Nice. What would be the chance of murder? Sure. Let's try to kill her too. I mean, we just gotta look at what kind of opportunities there are, really. Another knight has arrived. So we've got some innovations now. That's all, which is great, but we have so limited opportunities now simply because we have no money. You know, we can't build anything. Mental break, wanton desires. Lately I feel I am constantly being distracted by oh, this again. New view of God will help me. Let's see, what are we? Confider, lunatic, wheezing, intelligent, ambitious. It's not overly religious. Picky about partners, overly can't just overshare. Maybe a different kind of outlet will help. Become an athlete. Or bite my lip. And stay focused. He's diligent. So he'd want to stay focused. So, yeah, as we're kind of ticking along here, looks like this populist uprising is going down. That's going down. That's still pretty same. Just could really use a lot of money. Money would be very, very necessary. Oh, Grand Princess Varvara gained the trait pregnant. Fantastic. I'd love to create a new duchy. We don't have money. We have everything else, but we don't have the money. You know, this is really where the previous lord here, Sviatopolk, I think I called him Sviatoslav before, but Sviatopolk was the guy. Okay, my liege, I hereby invite you to a feast at my court in Bizici. It will be a grand affair worthy of your honorable presence. Of course, because I'm trustworthy. A warm welcome. Every guest is gathered in the great hall, and our gracious host, Count David, has welcomed us all to the feast. I look forward to this. Dangerous factions. Peasant rabble. Okay. Feast in awe. While I am talking to people over dinner, Countess Sviatoslava leans over. I wish I knew how to sound as clever as you do, Grand Prince Iziaslav. I wipe the soup off my chin and smile an intelligent-looking smile. Ah, so she gains 5 opinion of us, and we gain prestige. Fantastic. So we will get an ultimatum soon. Painful entertainment. Pieces of sharp metal in some of the dishes, splinters on the chairs, small accidents promising bruises. Sitting at the head of the table, my cousin Count David cannot hide the cold smile spreading across his face as another lord, Mayor Kirill, spits blood out of his face. This is unacceptable. Your glory is widely known. Is that the end? Mutual spirits. What started as an ordinary feast became an exceptional one thanks to the presence of Mayor Kirill. We spoke all evening about all manners of subjects, and as things would have it, we seemed to have a lot in common. I had such a good time with him. What a great evening. Right. So these are the problems here. What a feast. I will remember the days spent with Count Davis Halls for a long time. Now it is time to wash off the traces of merriment and wine and once more resume my duties as Lord of the Realm. Fantastic. Looks like Galicia is losing a little bit. Polier. Because we're in debt, we can't do anything. So this is just a long slog to try to get to any type of money. And that, I think, is a good point to stop this episode. Did a little bit of something, though not much. I mean, ending that war was really big, but, I mean, we're just losing so much money, and part of it is, you know, you're in debt. It's just this constant cycle of making less money because you're in debt, so it's hard to get out of debt. So we'll see what kind of creative solutions we can come up with in the next episode. But for now, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And until next time, I'm Realm Builder Guy, and I will talk to you soon.